What's up, everybody? Today is a very special video because we got our 110th Great One of all time, with this also being our 43rd Great One Whitetail over the course of over 49,000 kills. We got this guy on a recent live stream, and it happened at the perfect time. Right as I was trying to explain what this rack was, we ended up getting it to spawn. One of the most, convenient Great One spawnings of all time. But as funny as it was that it spawned at the time that we were literally trying to explain to someone in the chat what that rack looked like, that's not the only thing that is super cool about this. It means that we have officially hit 110 Great Ones, like I mentioned towards the beginning of this intro, which is pretty sick. I'm definitely going to be trying to get some more in the future as well, but 110 is a crazy milestone, and we couldn't have done it without you guys here on the channel. You guys watching all these videos gives me the motivation to continue making them, so I really do appreciate you guys. Without you guys, I never would have grinded nearly as much as I have over the years for these Great Ones. Thank you all so much for the support, and let's jump into this video right here for Great One number 110. Just got an albino fallow. Let's go, Mr. Badgers. I don't plan on adding any new moderators to the Twitch right now, Heartbreaker. Oh, you mean Discord? You were saying Discord? No, I keep it just like friends of mine, really, on Discord. Friends of mine, people that moderate for other people that I'm friends with, like, that's pretty much what I keep it to. I gotta know you well enough to trust you with the powers, you know? I don't give it to just anybody. 110 Great Ones before the new update. Considering we only need one more to hit 110, there's a chance of that for sure. Especially if the deer cooperate. Or the pheasants. If the pheasants cooperate, that'd be great too. Are rares common in red deer grinds? They're the same as pretty much any other grind. Highball is going to be your easiest one to get, but you're still going to average probably at least a few hundred kills per rare. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on RNG. Gator, thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1s on Twitch. Really appreciate you, dude. Congrats to Lil Sniper, Chanceman, Thomas, Brother Pud, and Joner for getting those. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Thank you so much, Gator. Hope you're doing amazing. Grinding for my second pheasant. Hopefully I get lucky again. Last one took 36 kills. That's a crazy short grind. Love to see it. What's up, God Lover? How's it going? Undecided I will be on Classic. I mean... What do you mean by undecided, but you will be on Classic, Johnny? I'm confused. What does that even mean? Or are you saying undecided? Are you saying undecided that you're going to be on Among Us? I'm confused. I must have missed a message. What's up, Dropshot? How's it going? Landon asked you if you were going to play Among Us. Got you, Johnny. Okay, I had a feeling it was something to do with Among Us. What music do you listen to? I pretty much just listen to rap. Nothing there. Knight, thank you for the super chat. Favorite pizza topping? I mean, there's just so many, man. How can you pick a favorite? Okay, I'll tell you. Favorite pizza topping, mozzarella cheese, because it goes good on any pizza. Mozzarella cheese can go on literally any pizza because it's like one of the core components of most pizzas. Without mozzarella cheese, man, pizzas wouldn't be the same. Mozzarella's just, it's a key. You need it. Yo, what's up, Call the Wild Kid? Welcome to the stream, dude. Smoked. Thank you, Grayson. Appreciate that. Green olives? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of green olives. I like black olives, but I don't know. Green olives I've never been a fan of. But I mean, I feel like I said, you can't go wrong with mozzarella cheese as like your favorite topping for a pizza because it goes on almost everything. You said pepperoni last time. Starting to wonder why this is such a big question. I don't know. I get the question so often. And I think last time I said pepperoni because I was thinking of things that go on top of the cheese. But then I got to thinking this time and I'm like, you know, cheese is technically a topping too. Ooh, big boy. That's a big boy. Technically, cheese is, you know, a topping. You've never had dough with sauce on it, Crow? I have a couple times when they made my pizza wrong. Oh gosh, there was this one time we ordered pizza from Little Caesars, right? And like a third of the pizza just didn't have cheese on it. Like the proportions were all types of off. Sometimes all it takes is just one worker that does not care and they ruin your entire pizza. Like it was so unproportional. Like, come on, man. Get it right. How hard is it to make sure the cheese is spread evenly? Smoked. The whitetail hit the floor. We're gonna go shoot some more. What the heck's a hype chest? Which has something called a hype chest? I just got a button mash emote. That's apparently it. I didn't realize Twitch had that, a hype chest. That's kind of cool. I just got a free button mash emote on Twitch. Let's go. Pretty much, Johnny, yeah. I mean, a 200 Whitetail in Classic is like one of the ultimate trophies you could possibly get. The fact that it took Flinter like 10 years to get one, and it took me, you know, close to that, is pretty insane. A testament to how rare that thing is. That's like getting a, that's like getting a max scoring super rare or something, you know, in Call of the Wild. Got a great one whitetail with an estimate of 260 to 330. Looks like a crown, but I don't know. Can you tell me what rack it is? So if it looks like a crown, people do refer to it as a crown rack, but I personally call it the Kinsko rack because my good buddy Kinsko was the first creator to post a video of that rack. So I call it the Kinsko rack, but some other people do call it the crown rack. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Or is it called, or do they call it the blade rack? I think they call, maybe it's both. I think I've heard people call it both. I always call it the Kinsko rack though. And I guess it depends on what you consider looking like a crown. It could also be the typical rack. Because I guess, oh, yes, yes, let's go. Speaking of it, that's the Kinsko rack right there. Let's go, man. Let's go. Right on cue as well. That's so funny. We were just talking about it. We were just talking about how somebody else got that rack in chat, and then I get this rack. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Woo. Holy crap, dude. My gosh. It's been a while since we've got a great one on stream. I think my last two have been off stream. So that's sick, man. That is sick. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's awesome. Finally, we got another on stream. About time. Holy. Let's go, guys. Finally, a stream great one. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. All right. You guys know the drill. It's time to turn off the overlay so that we can get a good recording of this. Because the new map is coming with a 30-30, let's use the 30-30. Where is it? I don't even know where it is in the list because I never use it. There it is. The Whitlock Model 86. It's time. I should probably notify the Discord that we got a great one, shouldn't I? I'm glad you guys voted for Whitetail. Because before I put up that poll, I was about to go hunt bears instead because I thought that it had more people saying bears in chat, but I'm glad we went over here and shot some whitetail. Let's get this beauty on the ground. There he is. Gorgeous looking deer. Not my favorite rack you can get, but hey, a great one's a great one. I don't really care what rack it's got. I'd love for it to be the typical rack, but I guess today just wasn't the day. How far away are you, bro? How far you be? 55? That's almost perfect. We got decent viewing angles from this guy, or for this guy, from this angle. That's not bad. Next shot, trust. Dude, one of these days I will next shot a great one. I don't know if it's going to be this one, though, because the 30-30, I wouldn't trust it to next shot very well. All right, buddy. Nice knowing you, bro. Smoked him. Down he goes. Popping him and dropping him. That's what we love to see. The fancy 30-30. Pretty red paint and snake skin on it. Getting to take down a beast of a deer. Nice. 329. Is that a low scoring one? Or is that kind of average? I think that might be a little lower than some of the ones I've got before. I don't think I've got one in the 320s. I think this is low scoring, actually. At least compared to ones that I've killed before. That's pretty cool, man. It is low. That's what I was thinking. Like, this seems like a low scoring one. He seems pretty low scoring. I like that, though. Nah, it's not max weight. Max weight for a great one would be 110 kgs. This guy's 101.80, which means I was very close to getting the typical rack again, but didn't. Because, of course. Pretty cool regardless, though. I'm happy with it anyway. That is our 43rd great one whitetail with no typical rack. That's absurd, man. I've killed 49,664 whitetail and still don't have a typical rack. Let's figure out where we're going to put this guy. We're running out of space to put whitetail at this point. For those that are always asking what my favorite great one is, it's this guy right here. And the one behind him. These are my two favorite great ones of all time. This guy and that guy. And then my third favorite is this great one right here. Because this antler is the typical rack, and this is a super squished up version of the rack we just killed. So those are my top three favorite great ones for those that are always asking me. But we need to find a place to put this guy. Because I really don't know where we're going to put him. Nope, no room in here. I think it's got to be over in this direction. Well, we got spots in here, right? Yeah. This is a possibility. We might put it in here. Do we have spots in here? Wait, where's that? Where's my typical rack fallow? Uh-oh. Did I take it down for pictures? Or is it just invisible? I think it's invisible. Well, I don't like that. That's not good. That's kind of terrifying that it's just... Wait. Oh my gosh, it's here. That's right. I forgot I lined these up on this wall instead. Okay, never mind. False alarm. We're good. False alarm. We'll put this guy up here. There it is. Bro, deleted it. Could you imagine if I accidentally deleted it? Like during one of the Great One, like 60-minute Great One challenges. Oh, that would have been tragic if I had accidentally deleted it. That would have been absolutely tragic, man. Holy crap. Moved its stinky butt. Come on, Chaz. The heck, man. I think it's because I got the Fabled hooded, so I wanted to like reorganize a little bit.